Well, Nell, how are you feeling?
Oh, doing just fine, Grandpapa. I'm doing like the doctor says. I'm staying off my foot.
Shame he didn't tell you to stay off your mouth.
Oh, Maybelle, it's great to have you around again, especially after that meatloaf you made for dinner last night.
Bet you liked it better than Nell's.
We are talking apples and oranges.
Okay, all set, Grandpa.
Nell, Jonathan and I are going to your mechanics to get your car.
You know, I just called Sal Bonaducci. He said it's all tuned up and ready to go.
That's what he said 2 weeks ago, and it was ready to go right back to Sal Bonaducci.
Nell, when we get back, you and I are going to have a red-hot game of gin rummy.
Forget it, Stanley. Nell will be taking a nap.
Oh, that's right, Grandpapa. And then when I wake up, I'm going to have some warm milk, and then Mama's going to burp me.
Jonathan, now, let's go. It's not a picture I care to see.
Okay, Nell. Put your head down here, honey.
Mama.
Time for your Betty Bye.
Mama, please, I told you I'm not going to take a nap, okay?
Yes, you are.
Mama, since you have been here, I have taken 5 pain pills, and not one of them was for the pain in my foot.
Nell, I have never met anyone as ungrateful as you. When I heard about your foot, I jumped on the first plane. Have you said thank you, Mama? No. I have been doing all the cooking and cleaning. Have you said thank you, Mama? And I have straightened this family out for you. Have you said thank you, Mama? No. Well, I'm going to my room, and I ain't talking to you until my plane leaves.
Thank you, Mama.
I'm really sorry, Sam. It was all my fault.
No, it wasn't, Joey.
Yes, it was. I threw the ball too hard.
I was never any good at baseball anyway.
What happened?
Oh, Joey and I were playing baseball, and the ball hit my finger.
You know, it could be a bad sprain. I'll get some ice. My coach says ice is great for sprains.
I don't know why Joey's making such a big deal about it. Actually, the worst part is I broke a nail.
Let me see.
See, it's nothing.
You're right, it's nothing.
I'm sorry about your finger, Sam. Why don't you come out to my room and you can soak your finger in this ice?
Joey, I told you, it doesn't even hurt.
Don't take any chances. The ice will help.
My foot's doing much better, Joey. Thank you for asking.
Here's a snack for you, Nell.
Mama, I thought you were taking a vow of silence.
Mothers never take a vow of silence. It's against nature.
Mama, I'm really not hungry, okay?
Well, you will be when you taste my leftover meatloaf.
Mama, you couldn't make me eat that meatloaf if you were to put a gun to my other foot.
Okay. I'll just leave it there for you.
Oh, come in.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Good. Look, Nell, I don't want to interfere, but I just talked to your psychology professor.
Professor Barrett?
Yeah, well, I know how worried you are about Joey, so I thought I'd ask him his opinion.
What did he say?
Oh, well, he says that Joey is just going through a common reaction for a child after an accident like this. It's called a classic case of unconscious denial.
Of course, stupid of me. I've been so worried about Joe, I didn't even think about that.
You've heard of it?
Oh, yeah, I read this terrific paper on it. It says that when children cause accidents, sometimes they put up a block. That's their way of protecting themselves from guilt.
About the guilt, Professor Barrett said because of it, they act hyper, and then they try to pretend the accident didn't even happen.
So that's why he won't talk to me. You know, he won't even stay in the room with me for 5 minutes.
Well, no, maybe you're just going to have to talk to Joey.
Are you kidding? I mean, suppose I find out that it's not unconscious denial. Suppose I find out that he really doesn't love me. I mean, suppose I find out that he doesn't care whether I live or die. Or Eddie, suppose I find out that he doesn't care if I ever go to another prom. wrestling coach that happened to spend the whole night dancing with my so-called best friend.
You had to throw that in.
Well, you could use a little guilt, too.
Well, when you've had as good a time as I had, who cares about the guilt? Just kidding. Look, I've got to get back to college because I've got a meeting, but I'll be back later. Honey, don't worry. It'll work out.
For me and Joey, are you in the wrestling coach?
Oh.
She go grub.
Was that Ellie? Well, how come she didn't say hello to me?
Because she came to see me, Mama. She came to tell me that my psychology professor says that Joey is denying his guilt.
Child psychologist. Huh. If you really care about that boy, you take him by the shoulders and shake some sense into him.
Oh, Mama, please. It's not his fault. Me, I feel guilty, too.
Mothers never feel guilty. I never felt guilty about you. When I sent you up to bed without dinner, I sat down and had me a good meal.
It's different with me and Joey, Mama, okay?
No, it's not. Don't you love that boy? Talk to him.